everybody. It is Wednesday, December 16th, and this is a yellow, orange, green, and blue belt class. Hope you guys are enjoying your week so far, and I hope you're excited for the snow. I know I'm looking forward to it because, man, we didn't get any snow last year, and I love throwing snowballs at these guys. Anyway, and then fighting over who's going to do the shoveling. So, before we get started, guys, as always, make sure you do your warm-ups. That's right. Go to the app, click on Curriculum, click on Lima Online, do your warm-ups, and we'll see you back here in about 7 to 10 minutes. La, 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 la. What's another good song?
Classic,
Bells,
classic
Batman
Christmas.
Smells, Robin, Larry Nay.
Oh, dude, I remember those days.
Yeah. Bailey was singing that yesterday.
Yeah, so I was probably singing in sixth grade.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed
There you go.
Reindeer. I know this one. Had a very
hope so.
shiny toes. Anyway, all right, back to work here, guys. All right, so we're going to continue with our grappling theme this week. So we're going to get right down on the ground. First, we're going to review our positions. Then we're going to do what we call the 4-point clock drill. Now, yellow and orange belts, this is a little above your pay grade, but that's okay because we're going to have a couple days to work on it now. So first, let's start with reviewing our positions. We're going to add one position to the mix today. We're going to add one position to the mix. All right, so the first position we need to know about is this position right here. This is dead man's position, okay? From this position, I can crack his back. There, is that good?
Yep.
All right, so from dead man's position here, Joshu's defenseless, okay? He can't punch me, he can't kick me, he can't block, okay? I can hit him, I can choke him, I can pull his hair, I can bounce his head off the floor like a basketball, I can tickle him, okay? Completely defenseless. We never, ever, ever turn our back to our opponent. So, who's in control right now? Top, okay? Next position, Joshu's gonna flip over. Now he has, this is called the mount. Now notice where Joshu has his hands. It's good practice. Keep your hands up and your elbows in, almost like a T-Rex here, because this helps you keep their weight off you. So if I was low on him, it keeps some of the weight off him, okay? So he's got his hands in like a T-Rex. I'm in this position, I'm like a table, 4 points of pressure and stabilization here. Okay, I can't see, my hat's falling down, all right? Now, Joshu's in a better position than he was when he was in dead man's because at least his hands are in front of him so he can try to block, but inevitably something's gonna get through there and do some damage to him, okay? If he wants to hit me, all I gotta do is sit up out him and he can't really hit me. If I wanna choke him, I can lean into him. If he wants to choke me, I sit up out of it, okay? Not a great position to be in. In fact, very bad position to be in. However, it's better than having your back to me, okay? The next position, we're gonna go back to our side mount. I'm gonna take off my Santa hat for right now. Oh, it's cold
Getting
all
a
of a
little
sudden.
sweaty.
Okay, so from the side mount position, this is his chest. Chest. Our chests are gonna touch. Before I do that, I'm gonna fish this hand under his head, fish this hand under his arm. I'm gonna gable grip my hands, which I'll cover in a second, and I'm chest on chest, okay? Now my knees are spread wide, my butt is down low, okay? And my knees are pulled into his body. I have a nice, good control position, and I can give him a little shoulder love right here. That feels good, doesn't it? Okay. So when we do that gable grip again, you're gonna pretend you don't have opposable thumbs for a minute, okay? You're gonna put your palms together just like this, and you're gonna wrap over the top. We don't want our thumbs exposed because then they can be peeled off. So we're gonna wrap them up. You're gonna pretend they're webbed together like someone stitched them closed right there. That's a gable grip, okay? Named after the Olympic wrestler Dan Gable, who actually just received some Lifetime Achievement Award from the president. Okay, so from that side mount again, my knees are spread wide. I'm up chest to chest height, fishing under his head, under his arm, gable gripping my hands, okay? Next position, we're adding, slide that way a little, reverse mount, okay? Some people like to refer to it as north-south, okay? Reverse mount. My chest, again, is gonna be on his chest. And now here are the two arms, I'm gonna underhook here. Now, some of you guys get kind of funny, like, oh, I don't wanna lay on their face. Dude, we're not here for a pampered chef party. We're doing martial arts, okay? So I'm gonna get down here and I'm gonna put my chest on his chest, and I'm underhooking his arms. Now, The underhooks does a couple things for me. One, it allows me to control his rotation and movement. Two, it gives me a landmark so that I don't get too low. Sometimes you guys, especially the kids, you end up in this position down here, okay? So his belt would be right about here. I want his belt between my nose and his feet, okay? So I'm chest on chest. If I can't underhook his elbows, I'm out of position. So I'm underhooking his arms right there for control. And in the final position for today is the guard. So I wrap up that guard high and tight around the waist. He's going to sit back and posture up. Again, the bottom person has control in this position because I can use my legs to pull him in, hit him, strike him, choke him, okay? But I can also extend when he's trying to hit me or choke me. Boom. So I have control right here. Bottom person. Let's turn it to the side so you can see that foot position. You okay there?
Yeah, just an itch.
An itch.
Yep.
All right, so I'm high and tight right there, right around the waist. Some of you guys try to like guard around the butt, and your feet are like falling off. Right there. This is a traditional closed guard. There are ways to do the guard open, but let's start closed, okay? That's your closed guard position. Review again. Right home. All right. So we have dead man's position. Not happening today.
Yeah, you don't want to today.
All right, so it feels like it right there. Ow! What did you just do?
Chinned your head.
Knucklehead. All right, so this is dead man's position. Top has control. I flip over. Ugh. This is the mount. Top has control. Joshi slides around to the side mount. Top has control. See, underhooks the head and the arm. Can't forget this far side underhook here. Okay? Next position. He's going to go north-south. Let's turn so we're sideways here. He's got my arms underhooked and he's chest on chest. His knees are spread wide. Pull your knees in more. Yep, there you go. Right there. Okay, that's north-south. And then finally, we have the guard. North-south and reverse mount. Wrap it up tight. Bottom has control here. Okay? All right, guys. Pause the video, get to work, come back when you guys are done. All right, welcome back. Now, we're going to teach you guys the 4-point clock drill. Now, this is a drill. It's a transition drill. You're working your way from 4 different control positions, maintaining a heavy ride so your opponent doesn't have the ability to escape or roll away. So when we do this position, your chest and his chest, they're going to touch, and while you transition, they're never going to separate. They're never going to separate. So let's start with your hand this way. Okay. So from here, from the mount position, I'm in a high mount. I'm going to go down to a low mount. I want to apply pressure. Now, when you guys train, you guys tend to be too nice to your partners. I want this to be uncomfortable for the person on the bottom. You want to make it hard for them to breathe. So I'm nice and low. I'm heavy on it, okay? From here, I'm going to slide this hand into position under his neck, and I'm going to grab this underhook on this side, which you can't see right now. I'll show you. We'll turn it around in the next round. Okay, but it's the same setup as we did for that side mount. Now, without getting up and moving the side mount, I'm going to transition, but keep my weight low and heavy. Boom. Okay, so no relief from that pressure there. Okay? Next position, I'm going to pull this hand out from under his head. I'm going to scoop under his arm. I'm going to put this hand by my hip. Work my way around. I'm going to find that underhook there. Okay, now from here, I'm going to keep this hand in position here for right now so that he can't turn his hips back into me. I'm going to underhook the head. Grab that far side underhook there. And I'm going to work my way back to the mount. Okay? It's 4-point clock drill. Let's turn, flip it around. Scooch this way. A little bit more. Good. All right, so again, and I'm turning it this way so you can see the most of what's happening with the hands here. So I'm nice and low, I'm heavy. Under the head, under the arm. Just like I'm setting up for that side mount. Work my way around. Notice there was no relief from that pressure there. Keeping riding heavy there. From here, I'm going to pull this hand out, fish it under the elbow. Bring this hand, plant the hip. I want to put my hand right here so he can't turn that knee in. Later on, you'll learn how to recover guard by hipping your knee in. Work my way to my reverse mount, also known as north-south. Again, see I have the double underhooks and I'm above his waistline. Now I'm going to keep this hand here to protect the hip. Now I scoop the head, far side underhook, and back to the mount. Okay? Now you guys can rewind that video as many times as you need to get that all set. All right. So pause the video and get to work. You good? Okay. Now, real quick for today, our mat chat isn't so much a mat chat as is a homework assignment. That's right, it's a homework assignment. So you have 2 homework assignments if this snow does indeed come. Homework assignment number 1 is mainly for the kids. Mainly for the kids. Now I know we like to think on a snow day we get to chill. We get to relax. We get to hang out. We get to sit and stay in our pajamas and play video games all day and do all that kind of stuff. Today and tomorrow, before you play video games, you're going to make sure you get off your butt and you are going to go outside and you're going to help mom and dad shovel. That's right. Your job is to help them shovel. So make sure you guys are not being lazy, but you're getting up and shoveling. Okay? Number 2, and this is the fun one. I always love the winter storms when our students get into the spirit of things. What I mean by that is this project, this homework assignment is for the kids and the adults. We want you guys to create a leading edge martial art design. That's right. We want you to do some sort of snow design. Now, this has come in all kinds of shapes and sizes over the years. I've seen everything from snowmen fighting each other or students posing to hit targets and things like that, or hit snowmen. I've seen people dress up snowmen in their uniforms and put patches on them. Okay, I've seen people, even one of the coolest ones I ever saw, somebody created their own leading edge martial arts igloo school. That's right, they created their own little snow fort and they put Lima across the top of the archway there to get into their fort, and then they posed in their uniforms right in front of their dojo. That was very cool. And then I've seen people write the words Lima or leading edge in the snow, or even make karate snow angels, okay, like kicking and stuff like that. Whatever you guys want to do, be creative. And then once you create your snow design, I want you guys to go ahead and post it on social media, tag me, and check in. We want to see the coolest snow designs. We want to see all your snow designs, all right? All right, so that's your homework assignment, guys. You have 2 projects to do. All right, real quick, we're going to do some ground and pound homework with you guys. Grab whatever you want to pound on here, all right? So what we're going to do, on Monday we did 3 rounds from the mount. Then yesterday we did 3 rounds from the guard. Today we're going to do 2 rounds from the mount and guard. So we're starting the mount. Quick reminder, guys, when we're on top of the mount, no punching downward, because if you miss and hit the ground, you're going to break your hand or arm. Okay, so we've got our palm strikes. Now remember, this is not a palm strike, this is a slap. Palm strikes, the elbows are high as we're striking down. We've got our head slaps, we've got hammer fists, and we've got our crossing elbows. And then we've got our descending elbows, right? So we're going to give you a quick example, 10 seconds of ground and pound from the mount. Ready, go. Okay? I want you to challenge yourselves. Make your 2 rounds, make it 3 rounds, whatever you want to do to get your workout. It can be short, 30-second blast, it can be 1 minute. Go ahead and get a workout out of it, okay? After you're done with the 2 rounds or 3 rounds or whatever, however many you want to do from the mount, now we're going to flip it and we're going to go to the guard. Now when we go to the guard, I'm going to wrap it high and tight around the waist here. Now remember, we can punch up because if I miss, I'm hitting air. It's okay. So I can punch, I can head slap, I can palm strike, I can hammer fist, I can elbow. I love grabbing the head and elbow in there. I can do my descending elbows. We can even do heel kicks into the body here. Okay, ready? Here's a 10-second demo. Ready? Go. All right. There you have it, guys. So let's get those rounds in at ground and pound. Grab some couch cushions. Grab a big stuffed animal. Whatever you guys want to ground and pound on, and go for it. At least 3 rounds. No, I'm sorry, at least 2 rounds for the mount, at least 2 rounds for the guard, at least 30 seconds per round. Feel free to push yourselves harder. Don't forget your homework assignments, guys. Thanks for training hard, and thanks for being Lima Strong. We'll see you online. We'll see you on the mat.